I hope we don't ever see this moment again, but we've been seeing it way too often. RIP to Julio Fulio, who just passed away, you know what I'm saying, at the age of 26. His birthday had,
Rest in peace.
you know, he was celebrating his birthday that had just passed 2 days prior, and, you know, he got unalived. And, you know, it's a sad situation, and I don't really want to get into that, you know what I'm saying, RIP to the young man, you know, condolences to everybody, you know, that love him, and hope everybody
Especially
get
since
the
I'm
healing
not
they
familiar enough with his music, his situation, anything down there besides that he from Florida. So I'm not even in no place to really speak on what's the specifics
Oh yeah,
of the
we don't get
situation.
into specifics that just, you know, RIP to him. But was one question I want to take from this situation. I wanted to get into try to get into this topic. And it's not just about him. Like, this is in general. You know, we've seen a lot of these young black men, you know, die out here. You know, they unalived. And my question to you, Craig, is what do you think has become more dangerous for these young black men? Hip hop music or the internet?
In my honestly, I don't even think it's a either or, because kind of individually, if you want to look at it in that perspective, both of those things have done harm if they were used to do, if they wanted to be used to do
Maybe,
harm.
hold on, maybe I should say social media or the music. That would be a better question, because the internet.
That's what I was looking at it like.
Okay,
anyway.
cool. I just want to make sure.
But I think both of those things individually have caused harm to people, depending on if that person want to use it that way. Like, if you make a diss track where you want to be ultra disrespectful to somebody who you know might not take disrespect the most, you know, he might not respect your breathing and, you know, partake in activities that might not be beneficial to you. So you might do that in hip hop, and then social media we've seen have done that on its own too. So I think it's kind of a combination of the two of them, as opposed to it being an either or. And yeah, maybe just kind of once both of them come together, the fact that a lot of this stuff you had to wait till the song came out, then you had to listen to the song, and if the song didn't become popular, you never really heard how this person felt. But now I can tell you how I feel way before the song come out, and everybody that's around you is gonna know how I feel, and then pressure you to do something about the way that I feel. And this just reciprocates over and over and over and over and over, and we continue to have a hip hop internet kind of social media clash. And I think that's kind of more so the bigger problem. And so that would be my answer. I don't know if I can really say it's a either or. I think it's a combination of both, because like I say, if you wanted to use both to do harm, you could use both individually to get your agenda off.
Yeah, I think
the combination of both is
I think one of my big bros, he said this a long time ago when I was younger, that we was talking about relationships in general, but he was like, nobody ever broke up because somebody cheated on them. They broke up because of the embarrassment. And what he was meaning was, sometimes you can work through issues, but once people start knowing about it, that embarrassment will make you have to react. Like, I have to stand my ground because too many people saw that, and I can't let that go. And it's that embarrassment which then turns to your pride, and now you're going to stand on it no matter what. And I feel like both is dangerous. The music is dangerous because a person can hear these songs over and over again. That 3 minutes of you saying them things over and over again, hundreds of times, thousands of times, that becomes embarrassing. Yep. But when somebody goes on social media and they're talking, or they got a video, and people can see they mannerisms and how you disrespectful, both of these things are very, very antagonizing and embarrassing. That's dangerous.
And now I have to react.
I have to react because you're doing this over and over again. So it's the only way this can actually go is for it to go left. Because how do I look if I let you not only say these things, you created art behind these things that lives on forever. Like, no matter what anybody think, these songs about these people that's passed away, these people who you smoking on and all that stuff live forever. Families got to hear that forever.
And then, like, I'm people like me don't know nothing. That's the thing. Back to the songs being, people listen to this. You got to hit this 3 minutes. All of that, like people like me who don't know nothing about what's going on down there. Not even just Florida, anywhere where they making. I don't know nothing about none of that. But I like this artist, or this artist might be good. And then so I'm listening to the song, and now I'm singing the song. And
in the club.
I was just, soon as you said that, I was about to start singing the song, but I had to stop and be like, that could be real. Because remember back in before when we was, I hate to sound old, but we are. Back then, you could say this stuff because it was all general. It was all like, whatever.
No names. It was,
I could rap a Jay-Z line, whoever line, the Beanie Siegel, any of these tough lines. Gucci Mane even, except for the one he got away with. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can rap these trap T.I., all these trap rappers that we kind of listened to when that was introduced. We can listen to them and be like, oh yeah, and it was super general. Now it's kind of dangerous because one, social media, which is a point of yours, social media, and then just me now, I have to be conscious of, let me not, no matter how much I like the song, that could be somebody's sister, somebody brother, somebody family, somebody father. They could feel it, somebody best friend, cousin, they could feel away. And
like imagine,
and I gotta respect that because
someone
coming a little
do a
too
diss
real
record now. And they diss your father. And when you're traveling, you in Vegas, I'm just saying, just so the feeling of these people, you in Vegas, you in Miami. These songs are club joints when somebody's dissing somebody you love dearly, and you hearing this everywhere you go. Until you get that person out of here, you keep hearing this, bro. And we older, that can start getting to your psyche. Like, man, when I see this person. So imagine these young kids that's impulsive and they can't deal with their emotions and they don't got no outlets. They losing their friends too. Like that's a very crazy situation to be in, bro.
If somebody diss me and they like rap it and they be like, that's why he died on you because you were pussy nigga. Oh, what? That don't make sense. That ain't even got nothing to do with nothing. You just wanted to disrespect me. You would feel away and you have to like, you know what I'm saying, do something, or you would feel like you have to do something because it's public. It's no more like, oh man.